Hey guys, this is Mr. Casual here. So I just want to do something. So apparently Frogmanpokey's actually the good guy. But he might have gone overboard because of 2 players. And we already know who. And I'm going to show you everything we said. So here's where I started saying something. Before you say what type of group, have a reason why sealed characters make a lawsuit. Get harassed in your comments. Seal character. Yes, but everyone else is defending me. Sorry, anyway. I did like that. The fact signing up for me and not right now. If you would have said something. These comments were really bad. Just don't want to expose that you're using LTs on YouTube. Which would be nice, so you can change everything. No, past. I now have YouTube LTs. I have a name of them. Okay. There's some of them I named. And then he said no when I went to also. Then he said dissolve them. And this actually made me cry. Because, all of these times, he was actually, doing something. Without me knowing. And then he says, and the Roblox ones are not going to fit on screen, so that's YouTube. And then I said, I'm crying right now, man. And this was actually true. I said, why? And then I said, my entire life, I never knew it was. And he said, at least 60. And then I said, yep, 3 of them is made. So if y'all don't even know, I actually made 3 of the LTs. And I did not even know. And then he said, OMG, why are you unfriending me? Well, he didn't really notice. When I actually friended him, a few weeks ago. And then I said, look, whatever made you go mad constantly in the past, ever since before you started toxic to me, I'm sorry. And then he said this, Gregory and Westin. And then I said, dang, maybe you can just tell them to not ruin your builds or stuff. And then he said, no, they need to be punished. Then he added his actual group. His actual, account. And then I said, but don't punish them. I got my own, company going on. And apparently I didn't know what else to say for something similar to companies, so I just said company for that part. And right here is the same thing I said, but differently. I don't know how to say it, so I just said company. Then I said after that one, it's a group app, which you may have heard before, but the reason why you never saw it is because I made a few days ago. Then he said, are you in Steel Brain Rot team? Then I said, no, I'm in Grow Garden team. And then he said, okay, I passed. And I said, wait, what? And then he said, Steel Brain Rot's bad. Now, if y'all don't know, the reason why, I chose Grow Garden team is because I literally, ever since I heard, where Steel Brain Rot got the game from, its own game, is literally insane. They stole an actual game. Steel Brain Rot actually stole a game. And then I said, yep, ever since the news have happened. And he said, Miss Cat, look. And I said, Steel Brain Rot stole a game itself. And he said, he stole the Brain Rot. And then we both sended something at the same time. Well, for these 2. Anyways, here. And then I said this, and then he said, look, at my house. And then, after a while, I decided to, say this, but also, this is where this text ends. So yeah, that's all I'm just going to show, because I'm like happy that he wasn't actually trying to like bully me, make me think he was actually a actual predator. But anyways, now that I know he isn't a predator, I can finally know that he's actually like a good guy. Anyways, Mr. Cat Hero signing off, and bye. And I now trust you, Frogmanpokey. You're off my wanted list for both accounts.